Yes, people. Welcome to the Triggered Thoughts podcast. Can you hear me all right?
Yeah, man. Energy.
Yes. Welcome to the Triggered Thoughts podcast, people. Myself, official Geniusman.
And I'll go by your boy, Verbz.
Good day, Verb. Whoa, good evening, Verbs.
Yeah, man.
How are you today, man?
I'm good, cuz, man. Just here, Starting a little bit later than usual, but the show must go on, you get me?
Yeah.
How are you?
Yeah, I'm good, I'm just looking forward to this one. Is it going to be a different one, people?
I see you. Wait, let me pause you there for a minute, cuz, man. I see you out there in the community.
Oh, yeah.
Rolling around, on some future fathers stepping shit, you get me? I like the footage there still, man.
Oh, yeah, I didn't even touch base with you. What did you think of that?
Yeah, man, it was good, man. I like the footage of you lot rolling and the music.
Yeah.
While you lot walking to your destination and you're there engaging with the community in Tottenham Broadwater Farm. Notorious estate that, cuz.
Yeah, I heard still.
Yeah, notorious estate, man. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, well done, man. Yeah, big up to you, big up to, Ryan. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, thanks, man. I appreciate that.
And all the other lads that went out with you, you get me? You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I appreciate that.
It's a good look, man. It's a good look. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Shout out to Ryan. Basically, he started ARC, which is, actively rebuilding communities.
Is that his company?
Yeah, he just recently formed that.
That's good, man.
And what I like about Ryan, like his heart is there, he's genuinely sincere, and he said it even when we were doing the recording. It's not about the money, he's about preserving life. And you could just see it just comes out of him naturally, like to the point of yesterday, it looked like, Tez, you could see this guy is really passionate. You just can't, when you meet him, cuz you'll see this guy is the real deal. There's no faking it. So I mean, like I've been around him a good couple of times and the energy was just there. We just got on so well. His heart's in the right place. He met me yesterday. He drove. He said, "Dan, I can pattern the ride. I'll come and get you. Or where can you meet? And he met me. He met a few of us. He picked up a few of us still.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, man. And we drove. It was a long journey. We drove down there. We met some other people that he's collaborating and linked up with, which is good as well. And it was really nice, man. And we made some good connections. And he's a very light person. And it's someone like that, that we need in the community. You know what I mean? Someone that's genuine. Someone there's not no hidden agenda or some hidden motive, or he wants the money. It's not about that. And the key thing for me is, I said to him, Ryan, what's the vision? And he said to me, Dan, you know what it is? I've got a son myself, and I don't even know what it's like, to lose a son. And he said, if anything, God forbid, if it happened to my son, he said, it will destroy me.
100%.
So I mean, and just seeing him with his son came as well. Like, he is a living example. That's what I mean. He is a living example. There's no cobwebs in his closet. What you see is true. When you see him, what you see is transparency.
Yeah.
So I mean, you just see him clear. He's not hiding. He's got no motives. He's out there. His face is out there. He's just him. This is what I mean. Like, he's just really about this, trying to make a change. Not even trying, he's doing. This is what I mean. And it just goes to show, like, there's very, very few people like Ryan out there, cause this is what I mean. Very, very few people. You see it. And it was such a joy to be able to just work with him, Yeah. And he was just so thankful, like, he gave man a big hug, said, "Oh, damn, man." He was just so, like, you could just see joy. He was just so happy. We met one guy out there. We met a few people, but there's one guy in the estate. You might have seen the picture. He didn't want to have his face taken, his picture taken. So we told him.
Was he from behind?
He was sitting on the wall. Have you seen the picture? He was sitting with us.
Oh, yeah. With the hood over.
Yeah. So I said to him, you can wear man's glasses, or, and he was like, and the thing is, cuz despite what you saw there, if you saw this guy, he is such a nice young man. So I mean, he's just so polite. He's like, oh man, I'm a bit shy, I don't know. I might say he was a really nice guy, man.
Yeah.
Really, really nice guy. That's what I mean. And he was just outside the community. But yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man. Well
man.
done, man. Well done.
Yeah. At some point we're gonna get him on there anyway, just what I mean.
Yeah, no problem.
But yeah. People, today's topic is going to be called trolls. Yeah, it's a different one. I don't know any other
As in internet trolls, yeah, cuz?
Yeah, internet troll.
Yeah.
I call it trolls anyway. But well, for those that obviously use the internet and social media, I'm sure you are familiar with the term. It is a very familiar term. But for those that are unaware of what a troll is, the troll is a term that generally refers to a person who unintentionally provokes or upsets others on the internet. It could be, via, sending abusive comments, setting up fake accounts, harassing people in their DMs, sending, numerous amounts of friend requests. Is what I mean? Also, usually posting inflammatory, off-topic or offensive content and then tagging a person in. But the goal of the troll is often to disrupt online discussions, cause chaos, and elicit strong emotional responses from other people.
Basically to all Jamaican, West Indian, English, whoever uses the slang. Yeah, I mean, basically they're there to draw you out.
Yeah, and there's different ways, people, trolling can take different forms, like engaging in heated arguments, which the Triggered Thought podcast, we're very controversial. We don't get into heated arguments, insulting other users, spamming, posting irrelevant or excessive content to disrupt discussions, or even derailing, steering conversations off topic, to create confusion, things like that. Playing devil's advocate, taking an opposing viewpoint just to cause controversy.
Yeah, or rubbish in the work that you do. Yeah.
Or even, pretending ignorance, feigning a lack of knowledge just to frustrate others or other users, But, I want to talk about experience myself, a personal experience. Obviously, I'm not going to give this person any sort of fame or attention.
Yeah, no names, guys.
But it's a horrible thing when you find that people, they don't have nothing better to do with their time. So what they will tend to do is just for attention, be a pain in the ass. They will they'll either set up accounts, fake accounts, and use your photo. This particular individual, man. Oh man, I'd say I've got a light touch, but this
is this the one I think you're talking about?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, this individual, man.
Heavyweight in the game.
Mate, that's an understatement. Featherweight, heavyweight, lightweight, you name it. She's everything all combined into one. But people, this as much as we're laughing, this is a very, very, very serious topic. And the thing is, the reason why we are addressing it is because trolling can get to a stage where it can actually even cause someone to commit suicide. Because it's a form of online bullying, it's harassment. You have some people, that they will just block you. You have a group of people that will just block you. You have another group of people that will take on board the things you say and will be offended for some type of way, and it can affect them mentally as well as psychologically. Yeah? And you have another set of people that will hunt you down and will do everything by all means necessary to find out who you are. And the thing is, how I look at it, for someone to be a full-time troll. Yeah, it tells me that these people are they love the internet. They tend to be people that are not working. So they've got a lot of time on their hands. And very little is going on in their life. There's something missing in their life. And they get kicks out of being a nuisance or a busybody. And, to be that type of person, I truly believe that there is something psychologically wrong with these people.
1,000%.
You know what I mean? Because you can even go on lives and you can just see, a lot of offensive comments, and even down to people that have lost. The worst I've seen is, people that have lost loved ones, and then the amount of offensive comments, and I'm like, wow, like you people, like you have no soul, like you have no sort of conscience, like just to know that you're on a burner account and you're just saying all these crazy stuff, you know what I mean? And it's mad. It's mad. You know what I mean? But obviously I missed, I went off topic with something. Yeah. My experience is, obviously, I saw a particular individual on a comment on, a particular, individual that's very controversial. I won't say no names, or not in a positive light. I happened to be on that person's, I was happy to be on that person's live anyway, and then I saw a comment. This comment got a lot of likes, so I went and checked this page. And I thought, right, I saw some red flags. I'm not gonna lie. But I thought,
on the same person.
No. On the person I was watching, and obviously there was other people that were watching, isn't it? On their page. So a particular person, there was loads of comments, but this particular comment stood out. So I thought, right, let me just go and see who this person is. Anyway, when I've gone onto the Instagram page, I've seen that this person's put up a few people on blast. I thought, I didn't think nothing of it. I was like, oh, right. I was like, okay, that's a bit. I didn't go deep with it. Person's obviously, this person said they've lost their children's in care, they need help, whatnot. Anyway, little did I know, I was bloody entertaining the devil. So I mean, and I learned a bloody big lesson from that, man. And cut long story short, people, this person has trolled practically everybody I know. And what I will say is, just be very careful on, some of the conversations that you have with people, because you have especially with this particular individual had a good friend and put this friend's personal messages on blast, voice notes on blast. People like that I know personally put them on blast, their picture on blast and I'm like, wow, you are some wicked, twisted. I'm not someone that swears people, but like the stuff I saw, wow.
It's shocking.
I got a revelation, man. When I saw what this particular person did to a few people that I know, I was like, wow. My head was in a different space. I was like, it basically, it did to me, Verbz. It made me go deep.
Was this before you realized that this person was a troll, or was this?
Yeah, before I realized this person was a troll.
So did that make you stop engaging with that person?
Listen, man.
Or did you carry on?
Listen.
You carried on,
innit? No. What it was is, this particular person happened to be beefing someone that is a mutual friend now. It's just random, but I didn't know that this person was in problems with this person. And it was very nasty, man. Like, some of the stuff that I saw, I was like, man, this woman needs to be sectioned. Like, she's worthy of a sectioning.
Right.
like overtime. Like overtime, like section like ASAP, like quickly, like now. You see what I mean? Like it was that bad. And the thing is like everyone I know, even when we started a few people, and some people like they just. Oh man, cause like it's when I say to you, yeah, this is not no exaggeration. It is really bad. Like this person is child practically. Everybody knows who this individual is. That's how bad it is. You know what I mean? And I've had to say to people, be very careful. You see, if you reach out to this person, just be very careful, man, because if they don't get what they want, they'll just this person will turn very nasty on you, and all of a sudden, like you end up being trolled. Your business will end up on TikTok, on YouTube, on Facebook, or you know what I mean? And the thing is as well, this person trolls the police, trolls the NHS, trolls the government. No, cause I'm not lying.
Trolls barbers.
Trolls Tesco workers, trolls the council. Oh, the solicitors, social service. And people might think this is an exaggeration.
That's real.
This person is full-time plus overtime, plus 24 hours a day. Like a full-time job. And for me, cause like this is the worst troll I've ever known of. Like, you might think that's a bit of an exaggeration, but the worst troll I've ever come across. Like this, this person could win a trophy. She could actually go in the Guinness Book of Record for being the worst global troll. Like, oh, she wins that title.
She clipped us.
Yeah.
clipped our footage, innit? And started saying it was agents and shit.
Yeah. But yeah, even with that, thanks for the promotion. So I mean, that got us a few followers. So I mean, but all jokes aside, people, like see this internet thing. If you are someone that has friends or family members that are very sensitive, they're the type of people, that are easily offended, they're not strong mentally, and that even just the slightest thing, could offend them. And that these type of person or people wouldn't be able to cope if they were put on blast on social media, put on blast on YouTube. Yeah. Tell them to to just be careful of, even accepting certain friend requests. Tell them to be very careful in terms of, the conversation they engage in, information that's requested. There's just so many different things, because you could end up being trolled for years. And you see, the thing is, with even this particular person, they have one account after another account after another account after another account.
They got loads.
Yeah. You see what I mean? So you block them, and then you're having to block another 6, 7, 10 more accounts. You see what I mean? For me, I feel that the social media platforms should have something in place. The same way that they have these algorithms to pick up so-called content that's, false news or harmful information, or this breaks community guidelines. I see a lot of stuff. I see like people sending me inappropriate, like pornographic images, and I'm like, where the? No, and it's like, cause I don't even follow these people, and I'm looking, I'm seeing, how the hell did you get to send this without this getting flagged up by the algorithms or a message request? You see, sometimes people message you. It might be just a random message request. Someone saying, "Oh, I like your content. Keep doing what you're doing." But then when you go in there, like 9 times out of 10, there's some inappropriate material that's been DM'd to you, and it's like,
I get them all the time as well.
Yeah, but my point is this: I get flagged up for a laughing emoji. I get flagged up for. Do you know what I mean?
You heard about that one, innit, cuz?
Yeah, man, because you know what it is, because it doesn't make any sense. You have people out there showing, posting stuff with people's, like inappropriate stuff, and their stuff is not getting censored. You're having people that are just twerking and doing the most, and they're not. And for me, it's just frustrating, man.
You gotta remember our algorithm, I see somebody break that down in a video the other day, and they were basically saying that the Chinese algorithm is deliberately set to encourage pure positivity on their social media, especially their TikTok. Do you know what I mean? So their kids see uplifting videos, or their people see uplifting videos, enlightening videos, videos of awareness, all things positive, innit? They don't see nonsense stuff like families dancing to the latest song, doing some trend dance, or they don't see nonsense like that, because China is a place where they want their people to be productive and proactive. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Whereas those same people have made the algorithm here to make us have access to rubbish. So we see the families dancing, trying to be famous, or do you get me? We see like pornographic or violent images or stuff like that. Do you know what I'm saying? Women twerking and shaking their butt cheeks and all them things, or plastic surgery women, and we see all of that. But that's basically deliberately done so that we stay dumbed down. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know?
But with the trolling, I feel as well that there are certain individuals about, I believe there's even, certain social, people behind the scenes that control these platforms. I believe they also, have trolls in place as well. Like agents, secret agents to monitor, spy, disrupt, cause confusion amongst people that are spreading truth. Talking about, highly, sensitive topics that they don't want masses to know. So I feel that, you have people, you have, I call them disruptors, they put out there to change the narrative. It's mad.
Now what people call bots.
Yes. That's the next thing as well. Yeah, man. Even that, yeah, man. Well, what about yourself, Verbz? Have you experienced any trolling yourself?
A bit, but lightly, apart from the same person that was trolling you, tried to get at me, innit?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? On somebody's Instagram account, but the person whose account it was knows how they are and basically wiped out all their comments and then DM'd me and was like, pay that person no attention. Do you know what I'm saying? And I wasn't looking to pay no attention. I just told them when they came at me and they were asking basically for you. Oh yeah, you're the person that does the podcast with Genius, isn't it? Like, you know what I mean? Like he did this and he done that. He did this and he's the reason why that, you know what I mean? I'm not gonna go into too much detail. Nothing of a sexual nature, people, just in case. You know what I mean? But yeah, he's responsible for this happening in my life and rare. And I just said, listen, whatever situation you got with Genius, you need to go find him, man.
Thanks, cuz. Thanks. Thanks.
I said, count me out, bro.
Yeah, go find it. Thanks. Yeah, but even with that, this person has got serious mental health issues, because even what she was saying, was pertaining to their children. Their children was long gone in care. You see what I mean?
But that's why I said I'm not even entertaining. That's why I said go find him with that shit. I wasn't trying to get her to go to you, but I was just like, I'm not interested in it. You get me? Do you know what I'm saying? If she messaged me again, I'd have said I'm not interested and just stop messaging. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, and the thing is, people, see, with people like that, the best thing you can do is to just don't engage or don't even entertain anything they say. You just cut it down, because obviously you see people like that, I find they thrive on attention.
100%.
You know what I mean? And if they don't have any attention, or if you don't, how can I put it, man?
You could be cussing them. You could be cussing them, cuz, like swearing at them, rinsing them, cussing them, telling them about their backside. You could be doing all of that, but they enjoy it because you're responding.
Yeah, that's it. Don't entertain them.
You know what I mean?
That's what I mean. Yeah, don't entertain them, man. That's what I mean, because they thrive on that. And that's where they get their kicks. That's what I mean.
Yeah.
But in saying that, what do you think should be put in place to deal with stuff like this?
Trolls. I don't know. It's a bit of an on-the-spot question. I think the best I could probably say is I think social media should have something in place where if you do have a troll and you can present evidence, i.e. screenshots of messages or however they're trying to attack you, and you send it to the owners of social media, you get me?
Yeah.
Present that evidence or whatever. If it's of a harmful nature or a disrespectful nature or a violent nature, whether it's threats or whatever, then social media should be able to terminate that account immediately if the evidence is there.
Mm.
Do you know what I mean? That's what I think.
Yeah.
Or, send a warning to that person, but the warning should be we're letting you know that we've got wind of this situation. We see the nature of the messages you're sending these people. You got 24 hours to respond. If you can't present counter evidence to wipe out the evidence that the person sent of the type of messages you're sending, then we're shutting off your account immediately after 24 hours.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's what I think.
Right.
That will help somebody that's weaker, innit? Because somebody could be getting bullied, man. 24 hours would be a very important timeline if you kind of let it go beyond that and the person is still able to message. Do you know what I mean? Even amongst that, if they're saying, you got 24 hours to respond, your messages can only be responsive to us in terms of your response, but you're not allowed to post on the public platform until you present the evidence.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. It's
simple and plain. But I didn't know that would save lives because people get bullied, man, and there's people out here that ain't got as strong a mindset. And like I said, or like you said, they will, harm themselves if they're in receipt of that treatment.
Yeah, it's true. I'm just thinking of someone that I know.
I've been trolled a few times by a few people. Some people putting stupid comments in and nonsense like that.
Break it down.
Just like stupid comments like about like the mask and whatever not, and you know what I mean. People just say dumb stuff, innit?
What did he be specific? What did these people say or person say about the mask?
Well, I had one person, when I done a video on YouTube about this wasn't even about the mask. When I did one video on YouTube, one person, the video about like my sister passing and stuff like that. Yeah, somebody came on there and was like, just started cussing, man, bruv.
You serious?
Yeah, man, cussing, man. Look at you talking shit and all that. Like, you haven't even got that much views and you're talking like this and you're talking like that and you get me?
Yeah.
I just looked and I saw the message and I was like, rah, imagine I put sensitive video like opening up about, my experience with my sister passing and why we decided to continue with the podcast even after that situation and you know what I mean? Because my sister liked the part, and then you come on there and start trolling with that. Like, I just blocked them. And the reason why I blocked them is because if I didn't block them, the way I was going to go in ferociously, because I don't think people understand the level of lyrics that I can throw at you, You know what I'm saying? If I throw lyrics at you, you're going to want to find me to come and do me something. You know what I'm saying? You're going to want, I promise you're going to want to come and find me to come and do me something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But know that when you do come and find me, I'm not the type of person to fold neither. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going on like I'm some wicked skeng man out here or that like that, but I'm just saying I ain't the type of person to fold or run. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I just thought, let me just block them before we get into all of this argy-bargy. Do you know what I mean? So it's one of them ones. And then there's a few people like, you listen to their content, when they do their thing or whatever, and they say stuff that seems like it could be indirect pop shots at us, you know what I mean? Or at me, or, you know what I mean? Like, people do things, innit? Like, but at the end of the day, I'm securing myself, Holmes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm securing myself, so people can throw pop shots, side shots, left shots, high shots, round the corner shots. They can do all of that. But at the end of the day, I'm securing myself, and like I said, people that do that, they actually think they're like, it's almost like they think they're Jesus Christ, like they're the most high or something. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? They feel like when they come with their views, it's going to offend you because their views have truth in it. And a lot of the time, their views are shit.
Yeah.
Their opinion is rubbish. You know what I mean? It don't mean nothing. It's meaningless.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to get drawn out over meaningless comments, innit? Because really and truly as well, the next thing as well, Genius, sometimes when people open their mouth and say things, whether it's a side shot or whatever, they're confirming with what they're saying that they don't really know you, blood.
That's true.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true.
They don't really know you. They're just clutching at straws. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's just one of them ones, isn't it? You know what I mean? You know, if I got something to say about somebody, I'm saying it to you. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm not doing it in no comments or whatever. I'm coming straight in your DMs, straight in whatever not. And I'm saying it to you, innit, if I have. But I just try to live in peace, you know, brother. I try not to be in competition or be trying to get in argument with people on social media or drawing out people on social media. Everybody does their thing a little way different, you know, cuz you don't have to agree. But you know what? You can respect what people are doing as long as there's some sort of moral code to what they're doing. And even if there's no moral code to what they're doing, even if they're doing the most loosest shit on social media, why do I feel that I have to be the person that needs to go in their comments and draw them out?
It's true.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's true.
What business is it of mine? How does it affect me? How does that impact me and my life? It really don't.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The only way I'm going to be coming for you is if one of my youths are following you or something like that and you're presenting that content to them. You know what I'm saying? Then I might have to come at you that way. But other than that, like, you don't impact my life whatsoever. If you want to make yourself look silly or do what you're doing, or you know what, sometimes people do silly things, they make money from it, bruv. This is what they're willing to do. If they want to sell their soul and do their thing, that's their problem. That's not my problem, blood.
Yeah, for real.
You know what I mean? But some people feel the need because they're on the internet to see people doing things, whether it's great things or whether it's things that they feel don't meet their criteria. They feel the need to have an opinion about it.
Yeah, absolutely.
But blood, sometimes you have to look at it. You might be thinking that you have the need to put your opinion on things, but sometimes you just have to recognize not many people want to hear your opinion. It's that simple, isn't it? So,
yeah, it's true.
What's the point in trolling, blood?
Yeah, it's true. It's true. I like that. Yeah,
you know what I mean? Yeah, what's the point? You know?
Yeah. Have you got anything further that you want to add at all?
Nah, apart from the fact that what you're saying, you know, trolling is a very serious thing. When you're drawing people out, you have to be very careful. You know, I watched the interview with, you know, Real Fend.
Yeah.
Yeah, big up the brother Real Fend, man. And he was interviewing Roper Cropper, yeah? And Roper Cropper was basically talking about, because he's a Jamaican blogger, he's the first big Jamaican blogger, innit? Yeah? He was talking about how the reports that he does before in the beginning was kind of like, you know, like Scar City Studios.
Yeah.
So he would talk about certain things that was going on in Jamaica to do with criminal activity and certain and all that out there that was, you know, murking people and stuff like that. He'd draw them out, if you get what I'm saying. Okay. And he said he used to do it a bit raggo in the beginning, but then he decided he's not doing it raggo like that no more. He's going to do it respectably like a professional. Yeah? So he said, when he goes to Jamaica and he's gone into the gully and the trenches, he's expecting certain times he's going to get heat because people recognize him. You know what I mean? Like, yo, a rapper, crapper, that, whatever. Not. But he was basically saying, what I do when I'm talking and I'm making content is very dangerous business, you know? Yeah. And if you're not careful, certain times when you're drawing out certain people's name and stuff like that, you don't recognize that you could actually buck these people on road and they know who you are.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, I mean, when they buck people on road and you've been reporting on them, they want to do something to you. It's very dangerous. So you must be careful and step careful as when you're doing certain things and you're drawing out certain people or you're commenting on certain people that's been, you know, that's been done for murder and All them, you must be very careful. You know what I mean?
Mm.
And it's very true, bro, because people look at the internet as a safe space to talk because you're in your yard or you're in a studio on a podcast or whatever with the mic in front of you, empty studio, couple man in the studio, you're talking your thing, you're flowing, you got juice in your system if you're drinking while you're talking or smoking and you're laughing and delivering your thing, but somebody might be watching that like, raw, is that what man's saying about me? Or man's mashing up my credibility or, do you know what I'm saying? Or sometimes your content, like they could have done something, the feds are on them, but they're not on them hardcore, they're just waiting. But your content highlights what they've done again and makes people start asking questions to the point where the police are like, yo, this is gaining traction again, I need to go do something about it right now. You hear me?
Yeah.
And someone could take that person where they were hiding, but now they've been nicked and been given a bird because of your content. You know what I'm saying?
Mad, so that's true.
You have to be very, very careful what you're covering and how you're delivering it. You know what I'm saying?
Very important. Yeah, man.
You know, that's why, like, even certain times when we spoke about certain things or whatever, about what people have done or whatever, I make sure I stay far from, and it's not out of fear, it's just out of respect.
Yeah.
I stay far from saying things like, that brother that did that is an idiot, or I try not to say things like that, bro. You get what I'm saying? It's disrespectful when you say stuff like that now, and you're on the street now. People could come and move to you, and you'd be surprised how people can recognize who you are.
It's true.
You get what I'm saying?
Facts,
you got to remember when you're drawing out somebody and you're talking about their business, they've got a different level of determination to seek you. You know. So even just the sound of your voice when you're at a bus stop, you might be like, yo, hold on, ain't that? You get me? I sound like my man. You know what I'm saying to you?
Yeah, it's true, it's true.
You just don't know, blood.
Yeah, it's true.
So, yeah, you just have to be very careful, man. Be responsible with the content that you're doing out here, man. Do you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, even that, like I said, you're doing it the wrong way. And you're reporting about somebody that's just caught themselves for M charge, and then you're saying, they're a fucking idiot for what they done and that. Even that's a level of trolling if you think about it, bro.
Yeah, that's true still.
He's scandalizing the person. You know?
Yeah, man. Yeah. And is that anything else you want to add?
Nah, that's it really still from what I know of. You know what I mean? Yeah,
so what I want to do, people, is, you know, obviously I want to finish up with just helping those, especially for the people that will end up being new to social media, for the people that are using social media and just for the first time, and just for those that are unaware of, you know, symptoms of trolls, the characteristics of trolls and the behavior of trolls. So I want to cover those, you know, a few pointers so that you can pick up the signs, and before it ends up, you know, you end up having a full experience, you can nip it in the bud. So one symptom of a troll is how you can recognize them, especially if you're someone that does lives regularly, or if you're about to do a live for the first time. Watch out for stuff like inflammatory language. Trolls often use offensive, rude, or hateful language to provoke emotional responses. Yeah, that's number one. So, you know, bear that in mind. Yeah. Sometimes you're doing a live and, you know, your live is based on a particular topic. What some trolls do is put off-topic comments to kind of derail you. So they may intentionally derail conversations by talking about unrelated or irrelevant topics. And if you're not careful, you get drawn out and start, you know, cussing them, and then before you know it, this is what I mean, your life is messed up. Repeated harassment. Number 3, repeated harassment. Trolls may target specific users or groups with persistent negative comments. Yeah? Beware of that. Don't allow yourself to be drawn out. Remember, this social media, it's not real. It's not real life. It's real in terms of you're on this, but in terms of these people, it's not reality. So, you know, try not to get in your feelings with people that you've never met before, because half of these people, they just create fake accounts. And does that mean? And they just say whatever they want to say. And then you look like a crazy person arguing with somebody you've never met. before and you're only, engaging with for the first time. So yeah, don't entertain it.
Like the ones with what's it, bare followers and no posts.
Yeah. Prime example.
You know what I mean?
Number 4, feigned ignorance. They might pretend to be unaware of social norms or rules just to frustrate others. So that's another thing as well. Just be careful, if you find yourself getting frustrated a lot with a particular individual in a comment, don't entertain them. Just if you got someone that's administrator, on your life, yeah, just get them to do with that, block them. You see what I mean? Another symptom of a troll is excessive posting. Some trolls engage in spamming, flooding forums or comment sections with repeated or unrelated content. This unrelated content as well, you see, once again, is another way to sway you, to put you off and cause confusion and have people arguing amongst each other in the comments. All these sort of things. Just be aware of these things. The more you're aware of these things, the more likely you are to entertain it, engage it, and you can, just move on swiftly. Just block these people, man. And number 6, yeah, this is another one as well. Anonymity, yeah. Many trolls hide behind anonymous or fake online identities to avoid accountability for their actions. So it's easy to just set up an account. A lot of the times there'll be no profile picture. It might be a profile picture of a well-known celebrity. Something that Verbz said, there might be no posts. They might be following about 1,000 people, 2,000 people, but no one's following them. So, normally telltale signs. You see what I mean?
They ain't posted nothing for people to follow them for.
Yeah, well, yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? Or they're using images of models and shit.
Yeah, I've seen that a lot as well. Yeah, I've seen that a lot. It's mad. But yeah, what I would say is, if you encounter someone exhibiting the behaviors that I've mentioned, it's possible that they are trolling and should be approached with caution. Report the platform to a platform moderator or just report and block. And there's different levels of reporting depending on what's been sent, what's been said, or even certain images. There's different levels of reporting. So you can, report nudity, pornography, spamming, harassment, racial harassment, swearing, foul. There's different. So just report according to what you've been said, what you've been sent, or what has been said. Does that mean? But yeah, other than that, man, people, yeah, just keep your mind, keep it, watch your mental health, and yeah, just do your best to now we've told you what to look out for. Don't be a victim of a troll.
Definitely.
I've got to say, man. Yeah.
Definitely. I agree, man. Play it safe on the internet. If somebody is pissing you off or getting on your nerves on social media, maybe log out of your account for a hot minute, half an hour, you know what I mean? Get yourself back together again. Think about how you're going to deal with that and then come on before you respond in a certain way that's just going to entertain the trolls and have them on your back full time, man. You just don't need it, innit?
No, it's true. I think, in saying that, I obviously gave the symptoms and, just the last one for me is, although I gave a few, how to, effectively deal with trolls. And, the key thing as well, Verbz, and which I had to learn myself, is ignore them, refrain from engaging or even responding to their comments. Because this is what they're seeking. But sometimes what it is? Sometimes people will say certain things and it will trigger you and you're like, no, man, I've got to say something. This is how they can, you fall for the bait. You fall for the bait. And as sometimes as hard as it may seem, you've got to refrain from commenting. Does I mean? That's because the minute you ignore them, nobody likes to be ignored. So the minute you ignore them, then you're winning. Does I mean?
Yeah.
As I said before, report the platform. We use the reporting tools to flag the troll's behavior. And if you can, even encourage, friends, other fellow followers to report that account as well. That helps. The more reports, that account will get deactivated.
Screenshot that shit for evidence as well, man.
Yeah, you can do that as well. One of my favorites is blocking. Utilize the blocking features to prevent further interaction with a troll. Block people. Even if you don't want to report, just block. And that just gets rid of them straight away. And the good thing, especially with Instagram, once you block that account, it also blocks any other potential accounts that this troll may create as well.
Oh, does it?
Yeah, it does.
I didn't know that, you know?
Yeah, man. That's just good. That's good to know this, man.
That's why I ain't seen your troll friend pop up again.
Yeah. That's what I was saying. Yeah, that's a good thing, cause yeah.
So it's must be more related to the email that they're using to make the account.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
Okay.
But remember, there's some remember you can't use the same email for an account that you have. Is what I mean. So even if you try to use it for set up another account, it will come up that you've already used this account. It'll bring up your old account that's been terminated. So yeah, that's why a lot of the time they keep setting up accounts. But I think what it is, the social media platforms pick it up based on the IP address.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, next thing is where people stay calm, avoid getting emotional or angry. Yeah, it's easy. I've been there. As this is the troll's goal, to get you angry, frustrated.
So you got angry with a troll?
Yeah, man, you do, innit? Because, like, sometimes, what the hell, man? That's what I mean. Well, you learn, you live and you learn, innit? You live and you learn, man. But in saying that as well, people refocus, redirect the conversation back to its original topic, especially, once again, if you're on a live platform, whether it's Facebook Live, YouTube Live, Instagram Live, whatever live, TikTok, you know what I mean? Don't lose focus. You know what I mean? And for me, lastly, just help others being targeted by trolls by offering support, assisting with reporting the behavior. Report. Get others to report, man. You know what I mean? As it stands at this present moment, there is nothing that these social media platforms have in place to, to deal with these trolls, once and for all. So I guess it's going to be just something that will never kind of, be done away with. Unfortunately, it is what it is. But
don't worry, man. We might start making something. Man. We can make a troll page or something. Troll list, you know what I mean? That's
mad. I'm trying to entertain that, man. No way. Can't stand the people, man.
The triggered troll list, blood.
Yeah, funny, the triggered troll list. I like that. Yeah, people. Verbs, yeah, that's anything you want to add?
No, anything you want to subtract?
No, man. You're funny, You're funny. Yeah, no, people. Listen, man, you've got some good tips, some good advice from me and Verbs on this trolling behavior. I'm sure there's going to be a lot of you that are going to be able to identify with what we've spoken about today. And what I would say as well, please, share this video with other people, enlighten others. So, I mean, they always say prevention is better than cure. So, I mean, if you can prevent something, you don't need to cure it. If you can't prevent it, you're going to have to cure it. And sometimes that can, it can be painful. But that's everything from myself, the official Genius Man.
And that's all from me, your boy Verbz. And we'll see you next week on the Triggered Thoughts podcast.
Nice one, Chris.
Yo, what are you texting for? You listening to the Triggered Thoughts podcast, blood?